Welcome, CNG 132-500 to week one. So let's see, we have the due date, December 10th, our start date, Monday. Once again, thanks for understanding that I didn't have access to the course until yesterday evening. Um, the dates are going to be off. I'll fix the assignments. Okay, I don't have dates already. Okay, great. I will keep an eye out for any dates that I might have put in um, that you need to take care of. But let's see, after you get past the getting started area, go ahead and click week one, and hopefully you're already in week one. But this video, we're going right here in this video, spot, and will become the new video. I'll go ahead and leave my old videos in there so you can kind of see maybe how last semester went, or I should say not maybe, but how last semester went. The weekly check-in videos, if I get an email, a couple emails addressing one topic, I will usually make a weekly check-in video and post it there. The in the news section is basically a search provided with some keywords from Cengage that scrapes the internet real quick for today's current news and then updates you as we go in there. The weekly reading, of course, takes us to the material that I want you to read. Um, Weekly reading. So here we have visualize. Very, very good videos that are often, well, from this week on, not included in the reading. But if you want to watch the video, feel free to look at the slides presented and be narrated by an individual. Here's the introduction, which is going to tell you our objectives that we're going to cover, and then the reading itself. Once you click the reading, you're then taken out to Cengage or to MindTap. Make sure you have those pop-ups allowed. If you do not, sometimes it'll notify you. And then, of course, if they're allowed, it'll take you right to the reading itself. As you see down here, 1-5D hands-on project is the last one. But as I referenced in the first video, you'll always want to click the full book, chapters 1, and now we go to 1.5E for the case projects. The case projects are what we use for discussions, and you're going to pick a case project to talk about. Some case projects require you to read the chapter first, and some case projects just to tell you to have you reflect on your life and maybe evaluate your life on a certain topic. Feel free to choose any one. What usually happens is there's always a popular topic within those case projects, but don't feel discouraged if somebody else picked the topic, because when you write about it, it's going to be completely unique and from a different standpoint than the next person. So don't just get discouraged from if someone takes the topic before you. Feel free to do this and make sure you do your initial post by tomorrow night. Follow up with 2 additional comments by Sunday, and make sure those are substantial comments, not good post where I agree. Add something substantive, such as why you agree. I agree with you because of this. And it's fine to not agree with a person, because then we learn to look at everyone's points of view in security. That's so important, because we have to start analyzing attack vectors and defense vectors by taking or stepping back and saying, okay, if this is going to happen, what are my options? How many options do I have to go? Going down a little bit further, assignments. Project 1 is a Word document assignment. What I expect from you is to take this .x, what is this, .x file, so download it, or just manipulate it on a page, and basically the blanks you're going to fill in with something you found, and then it'll tell you to take screenshots. You can do screenshots, snips, the new snip, and then make sure that you drop the snip and this document into the activities, assignments, and then project 1. So you're going to submit either 2 things in there, or 1 item. A lot of students like to create like a lab report, and basically as they take pictures, they insert the pictures into this Word document itself and then submit one file. That's easiest to keep track of. The more successful students do it this way. So if you're trying to earn that A, um, I would just say I'd throw it out there as like a cheat code. Download this, have it on your laptop or your computer, and as you answer, fill in the blanks. And as you see, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot and then upload it into the file there. What I brought up on the other screen, and I'll bring it in here shortly, is my homework. I want to show you what I do. So currently, so let's see. Where's that one? Okay, there it is. So this one, MSIA information, um, a master's in information assurance. I created a document, a folder called Lab 2. Within that document are all my pictures. So as I move through my lab, I put in the pictures for reference, and then I submit that whole document as Lab 2. And that way, that when the professor's going through it, it's all in one place and doesn't have to take a time to reference two different files. It's all located in one file. Going back to week 1, that should wrap up with 2 review slides. Slides that are not read. Once again, if you're looking for the slides to be read to you, go ahead and click that in the weekly reading. You have to go to the book, though. Go to the book, and it's going to be under Visualize in the chapters, and you'll be able to look at those. The quiz, basically when you click the quiz, it takes you out to MindTap again. These scores are transferred over. So you just get in your little environment here and then take the quiz itself, start the quiz. You can take the quiz as many times as you want, and it'll take your highest score. What are the cool benefits about having a digital platform? One of the coolest ones is you can have the book read to you. So if you're commuting anywhere, basically you could have the book read to you through phone, through laptop, through tablet, any sort of mobile device that this interacts with. And this is why I went this route, is because it's so interactive. It almost doesn't matter what device you're on, as long as you have access to internet. You can make use of this material anywhere you want. I have found students that they usually read the book and then as rehearsal listen to the book. Once again, those keys to success, as they work through, they are definitely having the book read to them after reading the book. Let's see, did I cover everything? Okay. So this first part, we're going to be writing an essay. This week we do the project and the essay. Next week we add on another key component to homework. The essay itself should be APA style. Basically, you're going to choose one of the topics here, or feel free to choose another topic that is similar to what we've read in week 1. Make sure you name your essay, chapter 1 essay, Jones, Lemos, whatever. Do not submit them into MindTap. I provided a Dropbox here for you. Just click on essay 1. It takes you to essay 1, but since I'm not looking at it as a student, it tells me just the directions again. But if you're looking at it as a student, it should supply you with a Dropbox to put in your assignment. The essay, if you make any sort of claim like in the news today, cybersecurity is important because hacks are increasing, please search the internet and supply more to your argument that supports what you're saying. And I'm not going to hit you on the length of the quote, but make sure you're doing it right. Why is cybersecurity important? one's an advertisement. Here we go right here. So quick search, why cybersecurity has never been important. And that's just, exactly what I just said. That was my claim. And then I kind of like browse through the article, find what can back up um, my claim, and then I'll go ahead and copy it, paste it. I'll put look up APA citation. So we'll do Robinson 2018 after it, and then make sure I have a reference page that references where I've got this information. And that's pretty much your essay. Essay should be about 2 pages, but really you're writing, let's see, 2 pages double spaced, Times Roman, and then 12 point. You should be writing maybe a page worth of stuff. And like I said, anything you say or any claim you make has to be backed up. This this piece of homework should last you about an hour a week. If you're spending like 4 hours on it, I've had students say they've wrote 4-page papers that took them 4 hours, and that's way beyond the scope of this. This assignment, you should write about a page, and then any claim you make, you have to go out on the internet and find backing for that. Next week, we'll be pretty lenient on essay grading. More than likely, you'll get 100, and then just feedback on what to improve. But as we hit weeks 3, 4, 5, and all the way to 15, I will expect, I wouldn't say perfect, and I'm not looking for spelling or punctuation, but as I read through your material, any claim you make, you should substantiate that claim through the internet, or reading, whatever you find out there. But once again, 45 minutes is what you should be spending on this. Once again, you should be writing about a page double spaced, but any claim you make, find a quote, find something out there on the internet that backs that, copy, paste it, cite it, and that should boost your total writing to 2 pages. For those of you that do not have Word, go to eWolf. I was already logged out. Go to eWolf. As soon as you land, should be Office 365 0365. That is the online version of Word. From there, you can write all your assignments and use that from there. And I believe that's it for week 1. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Once again, you should just be making an account. And then since the course already included the fee for the book, you should have no problem there. If you have any more questions, once again, feel free to email me. Feel free to use that stuff on the first page to get kicked off to a good start. That's my ISO for Windows 10 and VMware. I'll also look into our Azure access to make sure that you guys have access to more things like servers and etc.